Start streaming. Okay.
Right.
Yep.
We're gonna record every video. So the other like just procedural thing is getting used to hitting start record, stop record, before and after every video.
Okay.
Right. So boom, here is my YouTube up. So again, on this screen, there's a little bit more involvement because we've got two platforms going, all that. I pop out my YouTube chat here, and I drag it down here so I can see what the YouTube people are doing. And then we go over to eBay Live, and we're still not live, right? Because we didn't hit the start. We didn't hit the start event here, so we are live on YouTube, but not eBay Live. And then we hit this. Gets me a little fun countdown. I have had it happen where either I get a spinning circle here, or it just like doesn't pick up. I just hit the refresh, and it seems to always work.
Okay, gotcha. So it gives you a little countdown.
Yep. What up, Russ? But boom. All right. So there we are live. Typically what I like to do is add my little pin message here. Welcome. Find more of our breaks at bomberbreaks.com. We can't put links in, so I just gonna do a generic.
I gotcha.
Bomberbreaks.com.
Generic.com.
Right. So this is my eBay Live platform, right? You don't really have to care about the auctions or anything like that. You're just looking at, here's your screen, here's your chat. So it's not the easiest thing to balance these two chats, and sometimes you get to like keep remembering to scroll down, but you do your best, as it goes. But all right, guys, welcome in another Bomber Breaks live stream here on this beautiful Sunday. Sports are everywhere. We got baseball, we got football, we got Ryder Cup. Kind of made it exciting there down the stretch. Welcome in, guys. We're getting things started here in just a few minutes with our Prism baseball. So let me get here real quick. Okay. Were you guys able to lock that door behind you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's one World T that's going to require some lookups because it's 23-24, so it's like it's not even could be it's a checklist from 2 years ago essentially. Are these our website? Yes. I'll worry about this later. I was trying to. We have this cord usually is
taped.
Yeah, well, we had a nice little latch thing, but right now we're doing a little tapage. All right, guys. What up, everybody? How you doing, guys? My name's Artie. This is Ryan. Yeah, I say hello to Ryan. Ryan's relatively new here at Bomber. He's going to be hanging out with me, learn a little bit about the streaming process, just in case Artie wants to take a year-long vacation. He can bring the boom forever, right? All right, guys, so here's the deal for tonight. It's Prism Baseball up first. Then we've got a full case of Bowman Chrome Delight. And then it is off to Obsidian Basketball. So that's our eBay Live breaks for tonight. We also have a ton of action filling on our website, bomberbreaks.com. Check it out, guys, as we rip this eBay Live. Tons of fun. Pick your teams on the site. Everything from Immaculate Basketball to Bowman Chrome Baseball. I've got both Delight and Hobby. I've got Donruss Football Downtown chasing. We've got some fun, affordable Leaf products, Obsidian Basketball, and a whole bunch more. So bomberbreaks.com is where you can find it all out. We'll talk about that a little bit more as we get going here. But about that start time for us on the Prism Baseball, we got plenty to rip today. So let's go ahead and get into it and have some fun on this Sunday, all right? Oh, welcome everybody. Today is Sunday, September 28th, 2025. We are live just past 6 p.m. Eastern from beautiful Cleveland, Ohio. My name is Artie. This is Ryan. We are Bomber Breaks. And I've got for you right now 3 boxes of 2025 Panini Prism Baseball. These come from our eBay store auctions, and our eBay store is Bomber Sports Cards. You can find those auctions 4 nights a week for the following night stream every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We run auctions. We are live Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and afternoons on Friday. We film most of our breaks through our website, bomberbreaks.com. We've got a ton of fun stuff for tonight. Just kind of detailed most of the goodies, but again, some of the main highlights include Bowman Chrome, both Hobby and Delight, Immaculate Basketball, and Donruss Football. Pick your teams. I got a discount code for you, Weekend at 10. For 10% off any non-filler pick your teams on the site. And I've got a bonus Obsidian 15 for 15% off the Obsidian Basketball. We also have bonus break credit giveaways, the Obsidian PYTs. We'll be doing a little 3-boxer of that later, and it'll be a lot of fun. So, other than that, folks, we are shipping twice a week. Every Tuesday and Friday, we do our very best to get cards into the mail. We might have an afternoon playoff game here in Cleveland, so I will say there's some chance it'll be a Wednesday ship day today. But, we are sports fans to the T here, and, we are a limited skeleton crew here, so I do want to say normally it's Tuesdays and Fridays. It might be a Wednesday this week. We shall see how it works out, but we always do our best getting cards out as fast as we can. All right, other than that, I think we're good. Let me position this camera just slightly better. Sorry, John. I know you're probably having a freak out. There we go. All right. And then the only thing is this YouTube chat it's like its own little window. So if you click... Oh, it's a half case. Oh, thank you, John. Okay. So there's a YouTube spat. So John Speed there, he's been one of our longest customers. He's a Boston fan. He always, a lot of times, will have the Red Sox. He likes to help. In this case, sometimes he trolls, but in this case, he's being very helpful and tells you to always hit the record button.
Thank you, John.
And then on my sheet here, as you'll see, right, they have the box listing. So hopefully I could have caught it there, but we have been running full cases and we switched to 3. And so there's a chance I could have started ripping a full case had John not said anything. So,
gotcha.
All right, lineup, guys. In this one, before we get ripping, I've got Aaron H. Welcome in, Aaron. New York Yankees are yours. Alan has the Orioles, Tigers, and the Blue Jays. Welcome into Angelo R. with the Chicago White Sox. Carlos is back with the Diamondbacks and the A's. Carson has the Royals, Brewers, and the Mets. Welcome in Casey S. with the Philadelphia Phillies. Cody has the Padres. Craig E. with the Dodgers, Pirates, and the Cardinals. Jackie R. with the Braves and the Angels. Speedo with the Boston Red Sox and some big-time chat mojo. Matt R. has the Reds. Michael F. with the Marlins and the Rays. Richard T. Rockies, Astros, Twins. The Rentaro Sasaki spot, which will also get any Josh Gibsons or non-MLB players in the break, going to Richard. Seattle Mariners and the Washington Nationals, all for Richard. Sean has his Giants. Terrence S. Welcome in, Terrence. Cubs are yours. And welcome in Timothy R. with the home town Central Division champions, Cleveland Guardians, and the Texas Rangers. All right, thank you guys so much again for jumping in. 3 autographs per box is what we're looking for here in the Prism Baseball. Let's have some fun and find some booms here on this Sunday night. All right, so we got your can there, right? So this again, looking at it here, I need to get my camera up just a little bit, right? How my natural position is just a little bit high, so it's not the easiest, but I'm going to go like that, and I think that should be just about where we want it to. All right, and then the last thing is the camera has a focus to it, right? So I have to click on the main card cam, and I have this up here. So again, we'll worry about this later, but just so you see what I'm doing, right, off the autofocus, and then you kind of hold this up to cam and like so. All right, very good luck, everybody. Let's see what we can do. First up, it's Shoeless Joe for the Chicago White Sox in the purple. That's going to be to 149. Pee Wee Reese, red prism for the Dodgers. And a Christian Moore, fireworks blue for the L.A. Angels. Christian Moore, 44 out of 99. Angels. Skins. Being vertical, like 90 degree angle is really important for the prisms to try to keep that glare away. Yeah. Cliff Lee here to 499 for the Texas Rangers. And I've done enough prism that I know the numbering system, so I don't always have to flip that much. It does save you a little bit of time when you're trying to make up time or just doing, if you're doing a full case, for example. Next up, it's Johan Santana in the blue for the Minnesota Twins. Twins in the Santana, 96 out of 199. And a red prism, Andrew Jones. These reds are not numbered. And then when I'm putting my cards to the side here, I'm basically got 4 piles. I got base, which also includes any rookies. I've got the silvers or prisms. I got the inserts, and I got the red prisms. Okay. That way, at the end of the break, I can stack them all together in the box, and they get separated. They get, we kind of sort them backwards, where the prisms will be towards the closer to the middle of the pack, and the bases on the outside, etc. Majority of breaks, I will separate rookies from base, but this is not one of those. Here we've got a Christian Scott for the New York Mets to 99. We'll checkered red on the Christian Scott. Owen Hall, Prism, and Dingers, David Ortiz. Guys, we follow franchise history here. Mel Ott is a New York Giant. Him and Johnny Mize and a few others. We'll go to the San Francisco Giant spot. If we get any hits that pertain to that, we'll make sure I emphasize that again. Come on, Gar, just walk it off for some mojo, huh? Throw it away. Next up for the Boston Red Sox, Speedo, it is Tris Speaker to 499.
Oh, auto.
It's a fun feeling, right? Tris Speaker to 499. And our first autograph of the break is going to be a sensational signature for the San Diego Padres. This is Boston Bateman. Boston Bateman Padres. San Diego once again in this one. Going to Cody P. Cody, that is yours on the autograph. Congrats. I always linger a little bit more on the autos. Let them get a nice view of it. No reason to ever rush through an autograph. And then, I try not to let my Prism base stacks get too high because they'll start sliding around.
Yeah.
Guardians are going to win also, but yes, I'm glad that Boston made this a sweat-free scenario. Colson Montgomery. I didn't realize, John, there's a chance we were going to play each other. If both us and Detroit had won, we would have hosted you guys. Colson Montgomery here in the red to 299.
Is John a big Red Sox fan?
He is a big Red Sox fan,
right.
Yes. Red Sox and Cowboys. He's one of those guys.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, he's got the Sox in the spring.
Yes, he will pretty much almost always only have the Sox in the eBay. Once in a blue moon, I don't know, what'd you say? Once every 6 weeks maybe he'll go rogue and pick up something else. But here's another autograph in box number 1. It's a sensational signature of Brady Ebel. Brady Ebel here. So this is where, I'm 99% sure he's a Milwaukee Brewer, right? He has no city name on the card for whatever reason in this stuff, because I think he's a youngster.
Take a second to look it up.
Just do a second to look it up. It won't be on the checklist, so you just got, for this particular one, because it'll just say,
what system he's in?
Yes. Or even, the high school. I don't even, not exactly sure the details, but all I know is I'm pretty sure he's a Brewer. And then, so then I look it up. Confirm Milwaukee Brewers on this one. Carson here. That is yours. Again, in general, especially when you're first getting started, it's good if we had more prep time. We would get the checklist for all the breaks up, just so you have them, right? You might get, PD doesn't put the city names on their redemptions. If you don't know the guys that are prospects, it will save you a lot of time. Just have the checklist already. 43 to 199, Leo Durisher here for the Cubs in the blue. Cole Young, red prism. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Could you go turn that AC down a couple notches?
Yeah.
Brake pad's already getting hot here, boys. Let's keep it going. We've got Lazaro Montas, the playoff bound Seattle Mariners to 499. Montas to 499 Seattle. Dinger's Tommy White. This is a Jim Rice, color match in red for the Boston Red Sox. To $2.99. And behind that, for the Detroit Tigers, is Al Kaline. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
The Mojo Kaline going to be to 25 for Detroit. 19 out of 25 on the Al. Even when I'm generally not top loading the number hits in a break, if I get something lower, 25, 35, I'll top load it anyways, right? Or anything, even if I got a Nick Kurtz, even if it was to $2.99, I'd probably just top load it because it's Kurtz, right? Here for the Baltimore Orioles, it's Matt Wieters. Matt Wieters, 7 out of 75. Well, it's hard. I certainly hope to, Todd. We'll have to see, right? Because we didn't really know the schedule until minutes ago. So probably 1 o'clock Tuesday game. I'll go to. If they're all 1 o'clock games, then yeah, I probably can go to all of them. But we will see. We will see what happens. But yes, that is my expectation. Is that I will be there. Next up, Andy Van Slyke for the Pittsburgh Pirates to 499. And autograph for the hometown Cleveland Guardians, sensational signatures of Cooper Engel in the blue. That's my new man, Timothy R. Oh, boy. Oh. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? We did hit up a 3-run bomb and extras to probably lose. Thank goodness the Red Sox won. because I did not want to try to figure out how to get to Detroit and do all that. Cooper Ingle here. It is 12 out of just 49. Nice hit there for Timothy.
Ooh.
All right, finish it up. Box number 1. Going to be a Hank Greenberg, also for the Detroit Tigers in the red. Detroit 201 out of 299. Mathewson again is a Giant.
Crazy how you know that. Crazy.
Yeah, done. So Panini Baseball particularly, that's not like that uncommon of a thing, right? You'll get real used to it real fast the more you break / like I said, I was sorting for 2 years doing that where I had to know all those little. There's like probably 5 to 10 of those funny ones. There's some Philadelphia Athletics out there that go to the athletic spot. There's some, the St. Louis Browns Satchel Paige cards that go to the Orioles. So there's just a handful of those. But that's the most common one.
Gotcha.
Are New York Giants that go to San Francisco. Schmitty there to $4.99 for the Phillies. You know where the Expos moved to, right?
Montreal Expos?
Yeah.
Putting me on. Oh,
I know.
Redemption.
You're young. That's more of a you're really young because you probably don't know, which is hilarious. But none of the other guys know either, so I'm not going to hit you. The Washington Nationals.
Okay.
Yes, Expos moved to became the Nats. All right, guys, good luck redemption style here. It is throwback signatures. I've got card number 3. This is Aaron Judge. Boom! Wow! New York Yankees. Aaron H. and Aaron for Aaron, new customer in. That is a biggie. I haven't pulled Judge from Prism in a minute. Wow. That's how you do your redemption right there, Ryan. You're good luck. That's some good mojo right there.
My.
Wow.
Aaron H. Wow.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Nice. Now, is there a way to check if he's in the eBay chat?
He would, I can see these joins, but I have to look for Nora Hoover 1 and look to see if I can see their name. I never go through that amount of effort. If they're in and they want to chat, I'm always welcome to chat with the big hits, but a good amount of people will message us later or be like, hey, thank you for the great pull.
Yeah.
Or, hey, can you send that, quicker, or this or that.
Yeah.
Right. Next up in the purple to 149, it's Oakland's Tommy White. Man, that's awesome. Freaking Judge.
Let's go.
If you want to get the Prism baseball sheet and write priority on the Yankees spot there for me, save me a few minutes in between breaks. Johnny Bench here for the Cincinnati Reds. Johnny to 299. And one more time, guys, we've got another New York Giant. This is a Mel Ott Mojo to 25. San Francisco Sean, yours. 23 out of 25 on the Mel Ott. All right, next up, we've got an orange here to 49 Speedo. That's Tito, whose Reds are still fighting for a playoff spot, right? If the Mets lose, they're in, and if they win, they're in, I think. So they need to really mess this one up. There's a Kurtz Prism rookie, silvery guy there for Kurtz.
Silver Kurtz.
Yes, sir. Athletics. All right, up next it's gonna be Johnny. Okay, well you're getting a crash course. We've gotten every Giants card there is. This is another New York Giant. That's Johnny Mize to 499. So I do, especially when I know like we got the high school kids sorting right. I just try to sticky note. If you could, it never hurts. It hurts nothing to do it right. So just They probably know it already by now, just because they've been doing Prism a decent amount, but why not, right? Here's an autograph for the Philadelphia Phillies. It's sensational signatures of Dante Nori. Dante Nori, Philadelphia. Casey, that is yours. Congrats. 15 out of 49 on the Nori Sig. So there it is. It's set. Okay, the Reds did make it. Mets are out. Mets are out. That's wild.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Pat, if you're watching. That's bad luck.
Naylor?
So the Reds get the Dodgers. Greg Maddux for Atlanta here. That is the $2.99. You will see some Chicago Cubs, Greg Maddux, every once in a while. Not in this product, but there's Christy Matthews, and guess what? He's another New York Giant. So we've got the full checklist of New York Giants in a box and a half, which is hysterical. They're not that common, to be honest, but
Because I'm here.
they're like they wanted to make sure you just got to see them all, so you knew, you know. They are obviously mostly the black and white players, right?
Yeah.
Like the old time guys. Here in the blue, that's Jack Morris, color match in blue for the Toronto Blue Jays. Jack Morris to $1.99. Reggie Red and Dingers, Cam Culpepper. Nice looking red here for the Twins. It's Harmon Killebrew. We've got to 99 on the Harmon.
MLB The Show legend.
Another Giant. All right, continuing on. I've got a Miles Naylor here to $4.99. Little bro to Bo and Josh.
Little bro just hit a double.
And behind that, it's going to be Pittsburgh's Hunter Furtado. Sensational signatures on the Furtado. Pirates in this one. Heading to Craig E. Craig, that's yours. Hunter Furtado, 21 out of 25. As far as how your sleeves do, Chris keeps them in their plastic things and just pulls them out a little bit. I just take the whole
Keep 'em
thing
there,
out.
yeah.
So you can watch yourself from knocking them, but
Yeah.
I go quicker that way, and that's the real reason I do it. I have started to take less of the thick sleeves out just because we just use them less. Unless we're
Yeah.
doing something that's all thick sleeve width, I only have to pick out 20, 25 at a time, just so in case I do bump them or they get turned around or something. It's not like a debacle. Next up, it's Mason Wynn, color match in red for the St. Louis Cardinals on the win to $2.99. Pudge there and Dingers Ortiz. Yeah, crowd's still all standing up. I know they're just pumped because we're the one in the Central. So I guess that officially means the Detroit Tigers had the biggest blown divisional lead in the history of baseball, which is kind of fun.
Official.
Arun Escobar for the Philadelphia Phillies is next in the blue to $1.99. There's the Manchese Burns there. And Prismatic Kumar Rocker. So you can kind of you start to feel for it, right? This is a numbered insert. It just has that little extra gloss to it.
Yeah.
So, obviously you can turn over 66 out of 199 there. Some of the other ones, like the Dingers will be filled in red or blue or green if it's numbered
Gotcha.
too. So just some of it's just familiarity
Feel
with the
thing, yeah.
familiarity with the products, right? I mean, the first time going it through, if you've never ripped it, it's a little bit challenging. You can probably check more inserts and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
once you get a few bricks on your belt, you start to pick up, and then when you start to get a lot more bricks on your belt, it's just second nature as to where the hits are and what they look like and that kind of thing. Ozzy here for the Cardinals to $4.99. All right, very good. Into box number 3, Big Time Judge Redemption was the highlight of that box. Good luck there. We've got a half case of Chrome Delight Baseball up next. Prince Fielder here for the Brew Crew to $4.99.
It's this box, right?
Yeah, you can leave it for now.
Okay.
show you what I like to do for these, kind of to our point earlier. Thomas Sadducee here for the Cardinals. Sadducee in the blue rookie to 199. Never Sadducee is Sadducee. And autograph. It's more Hurtados. That's Victor Hurtado for the Washington Nationals. Sensational signatures. The Nats in this one, who they used to be?
Montreal Expos.
Boom. Richard, that is yours on the Hurtado.
I'm learning.
Makes me feel old when it's like that's like my cutoff of like which generation are you if you know that or not, because really nice Tyler Warren season.
What do you say?
Tyler Warren had a rushing touchdown today.
I saw that.
We gave Harold Fannin a couple of carries. Dallas Goedert was getting some weird tosses. Football has gone off the rails. 92 to 99 there on the Sterling. How about Jackson Dart looking pretty good?
Rushing TD, I saw.
Yeah. Got the dubs, which is...
Oh, bad. Why was that upside down?
No reason. There are certain boxes where all the...
I would have gotten fooled.
It is annoying, like especially if you have a product like Series 1 or something.